So today we're going to be looking at the Sony MDR 1000X, a quick unboxing and first look of these recently released headphones from Sony. These headphones are Bluetooth capable with both aptX, Qualcomm, as well as the LDAP Sony Bluetooth codecs, which means you're going to get really good quality audio from these, as well as their super advanced noise canceling. So what we're going to be looking at here today is mainly the noise cancelling features and just a quick look of the headphones themselves. I will have a separate video shortly, one where it compares it with the Bauer & Wilkins P7, currently my go-to audiophile grade wireless headphones, as well as the Bose QC35 for the noise cancelling. So the Sony headphones come in a nice case, as you would expect at this price point. For a high-end pair of headphones. Nice black little box there with Sony in silver. They do have some instructions on the outside, but inside what you will find is a nice leather-ish type case. These ones here obviously are the beige and silver versions. It also comes in the full black version. The case is slightly different for the full black. It is just a full black case. What comes in box, of course, is not much. There's nothing really is necessary with these headphones. You do get a micro USB cable, headphone adapter for airlines, and you get, of course, the 6-foot 3.5mm audio cable. Keep in mind the audio cable does have a extra pin, and that is because of the active noise cancelling. It does work with the Sony ZX 100 high-res audio players, and it will work with the other higher-end ones as well. I haven't actually seen any issues with other MP3 players or other devices. However, it may be there. I know they do work well with the Apple products, of course, now that Apple doesn't have a headphone jack, but the previous versions should work without issue. The cable itself is quite thick. It's a nice feel to it. The color looks great. Of course, airline adapter and the micro USB cable are generic. Now, other than that, inside the box there's some instructions, but nothing much. The case itself feels very nice. It's a lot smaller than I had expected. They are very compact. They're actually slightly more compact than the Sennheiser Momentum 2.0s. They fold out really well. The case is a little bit nicer. It's felt lined. It's got a nice divider in between to prevent the two earpieces from scratching one another. It can be a little tricky sometimes to get them to fold. Initially, you do have a feeling that you may be breaking them, but just do it very carefully and you will get the hang of it. Inside, of course, there's an instruction manual that just shows you basic information about how to use the headphones, functions such as play, pause, forward, rewind, previous, volume up and down. The headphone does have NFC on the left, so if you have a NFC player, you would simply just tap it and it will Bluetooth connect. And that has worked decently well with my Sony ZX 100 media player. On the headphones themselves, of course, there's only 3 buttons. One to power on and off the device, one for active noise cancelling, and one which I believe is causing some issues to people who believe the noise cancelling isn't working well, and that is because it is a very specific type of noise cancelling. It is called ambient and voice. And what that is when it's on, you can actually have it set to ambient, where you will hear all the noise in the background, or you can have it set to voice, where you only hear people speaking, but it will remove all droning and background hummings from the sound itself. This is a great feature, actually one of the main reasons why I decided to get this, simply because if you're using this as a student or at work or in the office, you do want to be able to hear if someone's calling your name. However, you don't want to hear the air conditioner or the machines running in the background, and this does a very good job. The headphones themselves have a very nice and prestigious look to them. Very well built, very light in comparison to the P7s. A little heavier than the QC35s. However, they do not feel burdensome on the head. Please keep an eye out. I will be discussing the audio quality with the ZX 100 Sony, as well as a comparison of the audio quality with the Bauer & Wilkins P7, and of course the noise cancelling with the Bose QC35. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe so you can see the rest of the review and comparisons.